and welcome to the Rave TV. I'm Allie here with All Time Low.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Good
Hi.
to be back. Good to be back.
It's 14.
Yeah.
14.
Lucky number 14.
That's crazy.
It was my best birthday. My
14?
14th birthday?
Mhm,
14 was your
I
best
went
birthday?
and played. I went laser tagging.
Sounds like a good
That sounds
time.
amazing.
It was great. I think I just made that up. I don't know. I don't actually remember what I did on my 14th birthday.
So 14 shows here. Someone must have a ghost story. Does anyone have a ghost story at this point? No?
A ghost story.
They've been very nice to us.
Really?
Yeah, the ghosts have been kind to All Time Low
You
so
guys don't
far.
have anything?
I mean, there was the times that we played here and like the power went out to all the stuff. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had that one time where,
We angered the ghosts.
yeah, not only did it go out, but it was something like one of the controls just went haywire, like started doing stuff by itself. Like it was the lighting controller, and it just started recalling movements that Jeff wasn't cueing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then he thought the console was fried, and then the next day he booted it up and it was perfectly fine.
That would be the ghost.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be the
Just
ghost.
messing with the light show.
So there was that one show, yeah.
Well, there you go. Maybe.
I think it was number show 7 or 8. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
It was up. It was the same. It was Eagles Ballroom. It was
Yeah, it was
the
up
top
there.
floor. Yeah. So hopefully nothing like
We've
that
been there
happens
for
today.
years, right?
Exactly. You guys will be back for more too. I'm sure at some point you guys will have like a full-on ghost right in front of you.
I hope
You'll have a
so.
good
I hope to
story to
meet them
tell.
at show 20.
Show
They
20.
reveal themselves to
That'll
you.
be the goal. Show 20.
You've
Yeah.
made
Meet a
it.
ghost. So the date was moved for the Carrick Weenie roast. So I
Mhm.
have to ask how it was. How was playing that?
It was awesome. It was really cool. You know, the show was really fun, and just being a part of it was very cool. It's such a legendary thing that's been going on for so long. So yeah,
I
it
used
was.
to hear about it when I was a kid, and I was like, that's so cool. All those,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
bands.
It's something we've grown up hearing about. So
Yeah.
to finally be included was.
And Mark Hoppus
was-
came to sing with us, and so did Vic Fuentes. So that was
Hey,
kind of
yeah.
cool to have them around.
Look at that.
Hey,
That's him.
Mark.
Hey.
Hey, that's an old picture. I like it.
That was us on his TV show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And how was the tour? Obviously the tour's over now. This is the last.
Yeah, tour was great. We had a really good time. The bands on it were awesome. Everybody felt like family by the end of it. And to be honest, I'm sad to see them go. You know, it was a lot of
Yeah.
fun, and the crowds were amazing. Some of the biggest shows we've ever headlined here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
very cool for us.
And let's talk about the new record. You
Yeah.
guys have had great success on that, so congratulations.
Great
Thank you.
success. Very nice.
Throwback.
What were your thoughts going into releasing it and afterwards? Because obviously it was a huge success for you guys.
It was definitely the most excited I was ever to release an album, and I think
Yeah.
just because
Yeah.
it was probably the first time the whole band was involved in the making of it, which was pretty cool.
It's a lot of buzz revolving around this
Yeah.
one. So once we had it made and we put out the first single, there was a lot of like hype gearing up for the release. And so, you know, I think we were anticipating it just as much as fans were, just wanting to get it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we recorded in like November and didn't come out till
Yeah.
April, so we were like,
We lived with it for a while, which
get it
was
out.
you don't always do. Sometimes you finish it, package it, and go. But this one was a bit more of a process.
And let's do favorites from the record. Your favorite song,
ooh,
favorite song to play live, and your favorite moment while making the record.
I like that.
Favorite song that we haven't played yet, I would say maybe Cinderblock Garden or Old Scars Future Hearts. Favorite song that we've played, probably Something's Gotta Give. It's
That and Missing You for me.
yeah, it's one that Missing You is pretty big too.
Yeah.
And what was the last one?
Moment while making the record.
Ooh, so many good ones. So many good moments.
Yeah, there were a lot of great moments.
God. Apparently there's so many we can't remember.
I always have a good time tracking gang vocals. You always do that.
yeah.
You always do that at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the songs are like finally coming together, and then like when you know there needs to be a gang vocal moment, and you get it on there, and it kind of completes the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
I'm trying to think. We had like guests. We had like friends come in and hang out in the studio like 5 seconds. Benji and Joel. Like it was just cool. Everyone to come through and
Yeah.
Community vibe.
yeah. Damn. I got attacked by Feldman's kids once. Like,
Oh,
they're
there's-
awesome. They're so cool, but like I think they got a little too comfortable like being around me and started like punching me.
His daughter one time didn't want Ryan to leave,
Oh my god.
and she didn't tell him, but she had hidden his keys in the bushes, and so he looked for his keys for like an hour,
Yeah, a long time.
a very long time, and he was like, "Where are my keys?" He had no idea, and so eventually, her name's Mia, and she walked in, to the room and she goes, I don't know, like if someone lost their keys, like you might want to look in the bushes. And
How old is she? Like 6?
She's like
5 or 6?
she's like 5 or 6 or something like that, and 7 maybe, and and so sure enough, she had hidden the keys in the bushes
That's
because she didn't
great.
want Ryan to leave. I thought that was kind of adorable.
One day, her and Julian just started attacking me, and I was like, "Why are you doing this? I love you.
Yeah, they're very violent.
Why would you hurt me?"
Very violent children to Jack.
Yeah,
They picked on him.
He's easy to pick on.
Yeah,
it really is.
it's very beatable.
Oh my god.
And I have read that the kind of message from the record is, being young and free in your teens and that kind of thing. But let's go back to when you were really, really young and free when you were a little kid.
Oh.
are your-
God.
What are your favorite childhood memories?
That's the first promo picture we ever took. It was at my
Really?
elementary school.
Favorite childhood memory, like as a really little kid or like this age?
Either one.
At that age, probably getting my car for the like getting your license and getting your car.
Yeah.
Your first car is such a big step. Like you finally, I always this is actually something that's on the record, but I always say that like I didn't live in neighborhoods really. I kind of grew up out like in the country almost.
The
so
burbs.
No, like out like past the burbs. So I was
Yeah.
like, I wasn't near, like I couldn't sneak out my window at night and go to people's houses that were next door. Like
You'd be in
like
the
a lot of
woods if you
kids did.
snuck out.
Exactly. So when I got my car, that was that kind of thing for me. Like I was finally able to like do the bad shit that you're not supposed to do as a kid. So it was always me like trying to. I mean, I don't know how you start your car quietly, but it was always me trying to sneak out in my car with people and like go driving around. And
We used to go out in Alex's bedroom. Like if you left the window, you'd be on the roof.
Mhm.
So we used to sneak out on the roof and drink stuff. Drink water and Gatorade and whatever.
Yeah.
We were little devious kids.
So that was a cool time.
Yeah.
And then even further back, I guess it would probably be when I was like 5 or 6 and I got my first dog. It's a good memory.
What was his name?
Annie. Her name.
Annie.
Yeah, Annie. Good dog. R.I.P.
And let's talk about Something's Gotta Give. How was it to become zombies?
Oh, so crazy. It took so
Yeah.
long.
Yeah?
It took 3.5 hours to put the makeup on.
You don't realize how long the VFX process takes.
Oh
like
my god.
that, especially practical effects like that.
It was so weird looking in a mirror and like not recognizing yourself.
Yeah.
It was an
really
interesting. It
weird,
was an
yeah.
interesting thing too, because we had this is the first time that we really had a blend of practical effects and CGI,
Mhm.
which we had never really done before. But so it was like there were parts where like I'm biting his arm off, and that was all real. Like that was all. I mean, it wasn't real, but he had like stuff built on his arm that made it look real, and I was like actually ripping into it.
And I almost
it
fainted.
was so gross.
Really?
Yeah, it looked so real that I almost passed out because it was so. Ugh.
I get really
Jack
grossed
doesn't
out
do
watching
well
the
with
video.
blood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Neither do I,
'Cause he was
really.
actually like butting into my arm, and
Yeah, we
just
had to
the
act that
effects
out
and
a
the
bunch of
fake
times.
blood and like had fake veins popping out, and it like looked so real. I felt
It was
ill.
pretty gross. And yeah, like for me, I had to like stay looking really nasty and mean and angry, and the blood is literally just sugar. It's like
Yeah.
syrup.
It's
Yeah.
not good. It tastes
And so
really
it
bad,
tastes
too.
horrible, like
Corn
the
syrup,
worst thing
corn
you've ever
syrup.
tasted, plus like rubber and all the other stuff that's in there.
I'm sure Guarin knows
So
all
he's
about
like,
that.
don't break character, keep going. And I'm like, they film a lot more than they actually end up using.
Yeah.
So I'm just there going at this thing and like ready to throw up. It was bad, but hey, you
And Alex was pulling out Ryan's intestines, which is actually meat.
yeah, it was
was
like
actually-
sausage casing filled
Yeah,
with
it
other
was so gross. It's
the way they
fucking
do all that
nasty.
stuff is insane. It's very I commend them. It was very incredible.
Yeah.
But then like there
It
were
looked
other
real.
weird parts like when I get shot and my forehead explodes. Like that didn't really happen obviously. So that was a CGI effect. And then on the other side of that, you're having to act through the gross real effects, and then you're having to act kind of genuine when all this fake stuff that they're going to put in later happens too.
Yeah.
So none of it was like very easy. He was like, "No, you don't look like you're being shot in the head." I'm like, "Okay, well I've never been shot in the head before. Like what am I supposed to do?"
Act,
So-
damn it.
Yeah, it took us a couple takes to get that looking fluid too.
Well, it's a great video. I get
Thank you.
completely grossed out watching it.
Good.
I
That
think that means it looks real.
Yeah.
And the two of you are hosting the APMAs.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a plan? Or are you just gonna kind of wing it?
We have no plan.
no plan.
No, there's not really any plan, I guess.
We
I
probably,
think
should,
it's,
we probably should talk about that.
nah. I think going into it and just taking it on the chin will be fun. You never heard that? Just like a punch.
Oh, okay. It
It's
just
not-
sounded.
Pull your
off
mind out
you.
of the gutter,
I
boy.
know, sorry.
Um,
But I don't even know how we got the gig. like they're like, hey, do you want to host
We
the
asked.
APNAs? And we're like,
We begged them.
we've
Dave.
never hosted anything, but all right, sure, let's do it. This could be
Yeah,
fun.
no, it's something we really wanted to do, and
Yeah.
they were cool enough to let us do it, and I think it'll be fun. We're gonna go into it, and the thing with award shows and stuff like that is that there's always an element of chaos. You know, no one ever really knows what's going on during them. It just sort of happens.
Mhm.
So I think we're just gonna go in and
The more stuff that goes
handle it.
wrong, the better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I hope.
And now that tour is over, you guys just kind of have some downtime, or do you have plans to do something?
We have this week off, and then we go to Europe for a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for
Well, there you go.
European
all the
festivals,
festivals. They're so much fun.
which is cool.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us
Yeah.
for your 14th show, another sold-out ballroom show.
Woo woo!
Got it.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching the Rave TV. Be sure to check out All Time Low's record, Future Hearts. We'll see you next time, guys.
M&M's.
Yes.
They got our rider right.
I love how Spider-Man's like so punk rock.
Woo!
He's like, yeah.
Just partying.